सो हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आप लोगों का स्वागत है बच्चे सॉसी सस के अंदर। जी हम आप देख सकते हैं हम आ गए हैं यहाँ पे बिगिनर्स गाइड वापस से खेलने। डोंट क्वेश्चन मेरी आंखें ऐसे क्यों हो रही है, एकदम से मैं इतना वियर्ड क्यों दिख रहा हूँ। आई नो बेबी, आज तक वियर्ड क्यों दिख रहा हूँ मुझे भी नहीं पता। सो लेट्स कंटिन्यू। लास्ट टाइम हमने खेल लिया था कौन सा चैप्टर तक, 11 चैप्टर तक, राइट। अब उनको 12 से हाँ या 11 से कंटिन्यू करना है। लेट्स जस्ट कंटिन्यू और कोडा's adventure. कोडा या okay.
This one gets a bit goofy.
Yeah, I love goofy things. Why did you come here today? You are here to be perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Cell बनाएगा अपने को cell. If you get my reference, otherwise you fuck you. If you don't get my reference.
About halfway through the game, the perspective shifts.
Oh, what the hell? This is key. How do I feel with no per? Whoa.
And you play as the teacher.
Hell no.
Suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
Oh, hell no. I still love you. It's just that you make me feel colder inside. Well, let me tell you, right now it's available, then it's not. If you are torturing yourself, try finding right solution for life. भाई कोडा नहीं बहुत अच्छा है यार डिजाइन यार. Let me turn the volume down little actually. Fucking मेरे पूरे कान इसी की तैसी हो गई. Easiest, simplest path. I don't even understand what's going on at this point. मुझे देखने में अच्छा लग रहा है यार ये तो. There's no path. भाई ain't no one listening you भाई. What the fuck भाई? मैं तो पढ़ भी नहीं at this point भाई.
I fell pretty hard for this one. I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have. To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human. I think about this game a lot these days.
Yeah.
This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one.
Oh.
That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this. And it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
Whoa. I mean, he definitely did put some efforts भाई. Starting में जब मेरे को सिर्फ random box दिख रहे थे. मैं ओपेरा के अंदर हूँ. Whoa. Don't put me on the spotlight. भाई, भाई, this is the scene you've been playing as me. We are gathering at a professional. Oh, whoa. First, you'll start out leaning against the wall. Yeah, good. Stay right there. Photographer of animal. So dream to be photograph animal professionally. So you learn something from her, gain something to succeed. Go on, something to her. Hi, ma'am. Sorry to leave you. Where is Hello. Hello. That's it. That's not a conversation. You need actual conversation. Be a human being. Sure. Do it again. I'm super scared right now. I like you. Here are all the. You know what? I like you. No. That's not what I said to her at all. Oh, sure. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. Maybe it's you need to feel better so people around us. I'll give some pops. Phone bounces when you touch them. Nearby, okay. Oh! You must reserve to get where you are. I bet you learned that into pain. What are the sacrifices you have to make? 3 लिखते हैं. You are messing it. तो पागल है क्या? और क्या पूछूंगा उससे? Oh. I'm already. कहाँ जाओ? Oh, वो ये क्या हो गया? भाई क्यों हो गया छोरे? Yes, okay, now it's working.
The game ends with this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Koda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Koda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Koda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer. But what can you do? After this, Koda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
Oh, sure. देखो कैसे? Help! I'm blind. I can't see anything. What's going on? I can't see anything. Oh, तो वही डोर है again. Please, someone talk to me. Whoa. What's going on?
You should probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise.
Yeah.
And there is a solution, by the way.
Oh. Please tell me how to solve this. What's going on? This is how to solve. Oh wow, the gate. Oh yeah, I get it now. अच्छा कूद नहीं सकता ऐसे शिट Speak honestly. Yeah, that is the truth. I don't feel it anymore.
Like I said, I was getting concerned. First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So where's that coming from? But then even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Koda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way.
Looks like a very alone guy. Koda is the type of person जो like लोगों को distant करता है and then feel alone. I mean, it's not like it's his fault.
His games are going to get more desperate from here on out. After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
Don't fucking flash me all the time. Hello, where am I? What is this? Okay, it's that type of thing. Oh, this is nice. Is that a person? How lovely. It's been a long time since I talked to anyone. What song? You look lost. No, Mother Nature, I'm not lost. I'm completely outside when I try to create, I feel empty. Why this feels so fucking relatable, right? Why this feels so fucking relatable?
If the last game featured Coda talking explicitly about his creative frustrations, this one turns it up to 11. Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for? Because from my perspective at the time and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet. And so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
I'm afraid ऐसा टाइम आएगा जब यहाँ पे there will be no switch भाई. Yay.
You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
What are these? भाई ये बैकग्राउंड नॉइज भाई व्हाट द फक भाई कैसा है?
Seeing this game at the time that he made it looked really unhealthy to me.
Yeah.
I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like video games are not worth this amount of suffering. This is someone I really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me. I don't know. This is what I felt at the time. I don't know how else to explain it.
I get you, narrator. I
wanted it to
I get
stop
you, narrator.
more than anything. I had never felt so rotten. I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this to stop. But it didn't stop.
Fuck no.
After finishing
Fuck
this
no.
one,
Just
Coda
got me
takes
fucking-
another 7 months and
Oh,
comes up
bhai.
with a new game.
Got me fucking goosebump, you know. I don't know why. What the fuck, bhai? ये इतना sort of that much, but I liked it. Okay, I liked it. The machine. I'm glad to see you safe. We captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. Give me interrogation and like. Wait, Coda एक लड़की थी? I don't know. Might be. I need to be quiet. I need to be good. I need to be quiet. Yeah, very good. Just you want that someone called the press, you might be able to have bit addition. Also, one thing, और this machine, it calls a Coda. Oh, वो अपने आप को मशीन में कर रहा है वो. Okay, what are your next actions? What is the
And of course, it's the machine.
Coda अपने आप से बात कर रहा है. That is something insane. You are of course keeping us alive. Just alive. Those people out there can imagine what pain you put them through. It was only because of your creation that you so what would happen? You need to go to the people. Oh, it's a nice surrounding, my friends. Oh, nahi. Nahi. What the fuck is this choice? What the fuck is this choice? What the hell, bhai? Nahi, yaar. I don't want to. Okay, look. Nahi, yaar. This is a very bad choice, bhai. This is a very bad choice. Arey, yaar. I don't want to do either of that. I don't want to do either of that, bhai. Yeah. You know what? Let's go for this. Yeah, I don't want. Oh wow, podium आ गए. मतलब opera में आ गए वापस से. Oh. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, nahi, come on. Shouldn't do this way. I think.
So now the work is becoming self-destructive.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
And so, as I'm thinking this, I realized that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for him? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
Come on, this is the nice room, bhai. So I really. Oh wow. गिर गया मैं.
So I started showing Coda's work to people. I took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games. You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of. Can you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's the thing that I always feel like I need, to be told that my work is good, that I am good. When someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something, I really felt like I'd done something good, like I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem. When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy, so beautifully, beautifully happy. So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's.
Okay.
This one is called The Tower. And to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made. So let's take a look.
You know what, let's keep this video a little long. मुझे ये गेम पूरा कंप्लीट करना है. Okay, this is very nice. I'm getting very hold of it.
And this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game. This room actually has a maze in it.
Oh.
Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise. So the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played. It actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all. But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Thank you. लिखा क्या है? I don't know what happened to Coda, bhai. He's a nice guy.
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze? The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code.
Why? That is crazy.
Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
Shit.
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first two challenges and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, you know, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem. I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem. But I can open this door for you, so let me do that. Was I a failure for not understanding this game? I mean, I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why. I remember, it's June of 2011. I'm playing this for the very first time, and as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew, it wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though, that was the thing. For years, I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean. And he wouldn't. I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me. But he stopped and left, and it felt somehow like I had failed. Where did I screw up?
This is sad, man. This is just straight up sad.
I'm the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I? It's because of what I did. I poisoned it for you.
Hi, what the fuck? This is heartbreaking. Thank you for your interest in my games. I need to also not to speak to me. Bhai, this is just fuck. Bhai, this gave me goosebumps. Bhai, I don't want it. Bhai, nahi yaar.
I don't think I ever told you this, but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... it felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable.
My personal
And
issues.
the people who played them, they treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, I felt good about myself. Finally, for a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
That's why I did to plan solution in my work somewhere hidden between games. There was an answer meaning to make my name stop taking my games short. I wishes giving them something that is not yours to be violating the one boundaries that is safe by stop changing my games, stop adding lamppost. Wow, तो क्या ये लैम्प पोस्ट ऐड करता था उनके गेम में, उसके गेम्स में?
And then you stopped, and I didn't have anything left to show people. I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all. Nothing. Less than nothing. What does that mean?
That is something very hurtful, very hurtful. Desperately need something. Give it to you. Do you have? Do not have it. Struggling to coming up with new ideas. Making you depressed, low points are just part of the process. Fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more about you than me. That this doesn't make sense to you just yet. Which is fine, you're not my problem to solve. But I do hope that one day it clicks that you make peace with this thing you're wrestling with.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
And when you find this, what I'm talking about, don't say anything. See, I knew it.
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work, is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again? Please, I need to feel okay with myself again. And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself in. I mean, is something wrong with me? Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. And I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please. I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
That is just sad. That is just sad. I don't know. I don't know anymore, bhai. Oh, this looks like developed.
More love, more praise, more people telling me that I'm good. Always more. It's like a disease. Solution. I guess if someone had told me ahead of time that he just really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate. I wouldn't have told so many people that he was depressed. Maybe he just likes making prisons. Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you.
It's like a lucid dream. I mean,
if I knew that my life depended on finding something to be driven by other than validation, what would that even be? It's strange, but the thought of not being driven by external validation is unthinkable. Like, I actually cannot conceive of what that would be like.
I understand the narrator, but it's not. I don't even have anything to say at this point. I don't have anything to say.
What now? I think I need to go. And I'm sorry, because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot that I need to make up for, and so I'm just gonna... Okay.
What am I supposed to do now? Oh. You know, since the narrator is not talking, मैं इस गेम को जब खेल रहा था ना, तो लाइक मैं मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल जो है मेरा अराउंड उनको मैं बता रहा था कि वाओ आई एम प्लेइंग अ गेम जिसके अंदर एक नरेटर है जो अपने दोस्त को मोटिवेट कर रहा है गेम्स बनाने के लिए, जिसने गेम बनाना बंद कर दिए हैं. बट नाउ दैट आई एम सीइंग कि ये एंडिंग ऐसी होती जा रही है. नरेटर इज़ द वन जिसको वो सब वैलिडेशंस एंड वो चाहिए. कोडा I don't know, okay. Me personally, I don't understand these type of people, okay. Like in this scenario, अगर ये मेरे साथ होता, I'm 100% sure मैं narrator होता इसके अंदर, 100% sure. I have a friends 2 or 3 जो definitely कोडा बनते. I have 2-3 friends जो definitely बनते. I think they know कि वो कोडा है इसके अंदर. And I think they also know कि मैं इसमें narrator हूँ. Oh, it's that game again. Just a big maze with a I have this friend who's into music, and I think he will definitely like this.
Turn back from this cave. You said, let me prove that I'm brave. Let me keep going. But the cave goes for miles and miles and miles. And you're so tired. But I know that you're strong. So turn back.
This is a very nice game. Okay, this is a very nice game. This is
Turn
peak.
back.
Peak. Yes, you. Have your attention here. Yeah, मैं वो लगाऊं क्या वो? टन 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 टन. 45 मिनट तो हो गए ऑलरेडी इस वीडियो को. Not going to edit much of a thing in this video because this is a very nice game. Okay, it's very rare. Okay, it's very rare कि people ऐसा कुछ सोचते हैं. And like I'm seeing a conflict between two friends जिसमें एक ने दूसरे की बाउंड्री को पार कर दिया, उसकी पर्सनल स्पेस को इन्वेड करके, उसकी बाउंड्रीज को इन्वेड करके, एंड ही इज जस्ट ट्राइंग टू अपोलोजाइज. एंड आई कैन कम्प्लीटली फील बैड फॉर नरेटर एंड ऑफ कोर्स फॉर कोडा. बट आई थिंक नरेटर की गलती है और उसने लाइक अपोलोजाइज करने का ट्राई किया, विच इज़ लाइक अ गुड थिंग. इट्स लाइक अ वेरी गुड थिंग. एंड इफ इन दिस सिनेरियो लाइक आई सेड बिफोर, मैं नरेटर को लाइक I can fucking I don't want to talk about it because I know तुम लोग जिसने भी इस वीडियो को एंड तक देखा है, आई एम वेरी वेरी थैंकफुल एंड आई एम ग्लैड कि तुमने इस वीडियो को देखा है because your bitches would never play a game like this, and since तुमने इसको देखा यहाँ तक, you actually fucking experienced it, and which is a very good thing because it is a very good game. It was a very good game. Thank you for watching this till the end, and आई कैच यू ऑन नेक्स्ट वन। अगर आप तुमको मेरी ये वीडियोस अच्छी लगती है तो तुम बी श्योर टू चेक आउट माई सम अदर वीडियोस टू। एंड इस साइड में इस बार शो आई डोंट नो, इस साइड में मूवी को पता नहीं होता है, बट इस साइड कहीं शो होगा इसकी प्लेलिस्ट। बी श्योर टू चेक इट आउट। मिलता है आपसे अगली वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए बाय बाय।